we're going to work on something that's been very difficult for some of us in class, and that we're not remembering some of the steps, but I'm sure that we're working together, we're going to be able to figure this out. We're going to focus on how do I know when to borrow or do regrouping when doing subtraction. Let's take a look at a problem. My number is going to be 536. And I'm going to take away from it 178. I'm always going to take a look at my top number. My top number, I want every number on my top bigger than the number that's on the bottom in order to subtract. Because I can't take something away from a smaller number if I don't have enough to take away. So I'm going to go over and always start at my ones, then go to my tens, then go to my hundreds. So let's take a look at our ones. I have 6 ones. I need to take away 8. Well, I already said our 6 has to be bigger than the 8 in order for it to work. So it's not. So I'm going to go next door to my neighbor and I'm going to borrow. This is 3 tens, my tens column. I'm going to borrow 1 10 from it. So now I have 2 tens remaining. But the 10 I borrowed, I'm going to put it over here with my 6. So it's no longer 6, but it's 16 because I borrowed 1 10 from it. So we know 16 minus the 8 is going to give us 8. Now I'm going to my tens column. I have 2 tens. I need to take away 7. My top number is still not bigger than my bottom number, so I'm going to go next door again and borrow. I'm going to go over to my hundreds, and I'm going to borrow one of these hundreds, which, you know, 100 is 10 tens, so I'm going to put 10 tens in here, and with my 2 tens I had, it's going to give me 12 tens, and remember to always put up here where you borrowed from, subtracting that 100 or 110 that you borrowed. So now I got the tens column, 12 tens minus my 7 is going to give me 5 tens. And then my hundreds, 4 minus 1 is 3. So always checking my top numbers. Are they bigger than my bottom numbers? If not, I'm going to go to a neighbor and borrow. And then always remember to mark down where I borrowed from, reducing it by 1, that 1, 10, or 100 that I borrowed, and then do my subtraction problem. Let's take a quick look at our subtraction anchor chart. You look at our equation, 75 minus 41. If you notice both numbers on the top of that equation, if you have more on the top, there's no need to stop. You can just complete your equation. But if you have more on the floor with your second problem, where you have 75 minus 47, you have more on the floor with the 7, then you need to go next door and you need to get a 10 more in order to complete your subtraction problem. If the numbers are the same, 0 is your gain. You just do your subtraction.